Harris shared the stage for their first and only debate together with some extra precautions. But unlike last week's disaster, we actually understood more of what the candidates had to say, which is important because the stakes were high given President Trump's coronavirus diagnosis. With over 210,000 people in the U.S. dead, she said that the administration covered up valuable information that could have saved lives. Take a listen.
Well, the American people have witnessed what is the greatest failure of any presidential administration in the history of our country.
Also went on to mention that Biden would focus on things like contact tracing and free vaccines and testing for all Americans.
And Mike Pence defended the administration's response, including stopping travel from China and Operation Warp Speed. But he couldn't explain how a Rose Garden event been linked to the White House outbreak. As far as safety precautions, he said the administration trusts the American people to make their own choices.
President Trump and I trust the American people to make choices in the best interest of their health.
And both dodged the question on if they've had the talk with their bosses about taking over if needed, because whoever wins would be the oldest president ever. And local politicians are weighing in on their thoughts of how the debate went down.
News 11's Crystal Jimenez reports.
It wasn't as messy as the presidential debate. Arizonans, like all Americans, got a clear picture of where each candidate stand, and both parties are confident with the turnout. With the topic of COVID-19 kicking off the debate, Senator Kamala Harris accused the Trump administration of a failed response. VP Mike Pence saying otherwise.
What Kamala Harris and Joe Biden tried to say about the COVID-19 pandemic and what happened in our country is a complete and total fabrication, lies across the board. President Trump and his administration put policies into place, a whole of government approach to fight this virus that we had never seen before.
Representative Charlene Fernandez saying she discovered something about Pence during the debate.
He has been, just part of that problem. And I didn't realize it. I kept thinking that maybe he was, advising him and hopefully telling him that, maybe we should steer it to another course. And it doesn't look like it.
Kamala Harris voiced her opinion on a COVID-19 vaccine the Trump administration claims would be completed by the end of the year. Fernandez agreeing with Harris's approach.
We need to be listening to scientists. We need to be listening to our health professionals. We do not need to be listening to politicians when it comes to vaccines.
In the past, President Trump has been accused of slandering the military. Senator Harris bringing up the matter, while VP Pence, who has a son stationed at MCAS Yuma, he claims the president would never.
The wife of a